Welcome to this week's Porsche Auction Spotlight, where we talk about what were some of the auctions last week and what are some auctions in the Porsche world that we should be looking forward to that are going to be ending this week. So last week we had talked about actually a couple cars that were going to be ending. One of those was going to be a 2016 991.1 GT3 RS in lava orange with less than 1,000 miles. That car ended up selling for $206,000 on Bring a Trailer, plus, of course, the Bring a Trailer fees. I was expecting it to sell for a little bit more than that, as, of course, the car had such low miles. Another car that we were also curious to see what was going to happen with the auction was a 2019 991.2 911 Speedster in the Heritage spec. It had just over 800 miles as well. That car ended up selling for $440,000, so that was a pretty healthy sale there in the 911 Speedster market. Also, another one that we were also looking out for was another 2019 with just over 4,000 miles, not a Heritage spec, but it was in a standard white color. And that car ended up selling for about $365,000. Of course, the car had more miles and it wasn't the Heritage spec, but still, of course, a limited run Porsche. So now what are we going to be looking out for this upcoming week here on the week of April 14th? Well, one of them is going to be a 997, a 2008 C4S with the X51 package, has just about 46,000 miles. It looks almost mint. It is going to be in silver with the PCCB brakes. So it's going to be interesting to see where this auction ends, of course, as it's a pretty rare 997, not only with the X51 package, but of course the PCCBs. And then another pair of auctions that we're also looking out for is going to be on Bring a Trailer. We've got a 964 Carrera RS. That car is in France, was originally a German car. It's going to be in red. So that's going to be pretty interesting to see how that car ends up faring. Of course, the car is overseas there in France, but it originally was a German car. Looks to be a pretty clean car. Just about 50 or so thousand miles. So it'll be interesting to see where that one goes. And last but not least, we have on Pcar Market a 1992 964 Turbo S Leichtbau. This car is one of 86, so incredibly rare, and it's going to be in the color Speed Yellow and is located in Monaco. So I'm going to be very curious to see how that car fares, of course, with just less than 100 made. So that's pretty incredible. Some pretty cool cars that we're also going to see ending next week. One is an iconic Porsche, so stay tuned for that. But we'll see you guys next Monday for Porsche Auction Spotlight.